So how did it feel to finally get out here in Guild Coliseum and play your first game as a Beaver?
Actually, it was an amazing feeling because I haven't played quite some time.
You're good.
Yeah, haven't played in quite some time. I had the tough last year at UCF, University of San Francisco, with the Dons. However, came back, and I feel like I'm in a better shape than I was before, and we have a great team with a great chemistry. Even though we didn't show it in the first half, however, we got bounced back in the second half and showed how great Beavers basketball can be.
What sort of drew you here from San Francisco? What sort of brought you here? What did Wayne say that brought you here? What did you like so much about visiting here for you to decide to come here?
Well, definitely I liked the goals that Wayne had for this year and approach that he was about to put in since last year wasn't the best, at least we could say. And I just believe that the conversation we had with him and with the whole coaching staff, that they're gonna put trust in me and they're gonna give me the freedom I was looking for in order to be as great player and as successful player I could be.
What do you like so much about this team? What makes this team click from what you've seen in the preseason, your guys' trip abroad, and now back here playing? Well,
one of the biggest things I think it's how collected and bonded we are as a team, and how much chemistry we have between all players. It wouldn't be like just starting 5 or like 7 guys. It will like all 12 have if they put them together on the floor, we will play like it's a starting 5. And I think this is one of the biggest things that's going to help us throughout the year. Even though we're one of the youngest teams in the country right now, we have 6 freshmen, and they have to step up and show that they can play already without waiting a year or two like most freshmen are going to do. So I believe just team chemistry and the freedom we allowed to have, and trust coaching put in us is going to be the biggest things that are going to help us this year.
What is it like being one of the few upperclassmen on a team with 9 freshmen?
I mean, honestly, it feels fine to me because I don't divide freshmen or seniors, even though somebody been here for 4 or 5 years, somebody only got here for 6 months, because we get along, and I don't I'm using my leadership on the court, but I'm not trying to boss them around off the court and just being cool with them, hanging out and spend time even so to me it doesn't really make big of a difference. But on the court, I'm stepping up as a leader, talking more, I'm helping them understand how we're supposed to play team defense, how to run offense, how to not jerk off shots, not being selfish, and just being patient and understandable of the whole process.
What does it say about this team from game 1 for you guys to be able to make those adjustments and going into the second half and come back and win that game?
I feel it's just more of a pressure the team had from last year, that they're supposed to be successful this year and not get out of the slump that they had last year. So I just feel the first half just showed that we were probably just a little nervous, and we step off of the game plan that we had for the game. So but we picked it up in the second half, and we showed that we could be that team that even when we've done bad in the first half, we can recover, come back, and win the game.
Now that you have gotten that win, do you feel like you guys will be allowed to play a little bit more free and not have so much pressure to build up on what didn't happen last year?
Oh, definitely, for sure, especially for the guys who are returners and probably had the most pressure since they had such a bad year ago. So I feel after getting this first win, it's making the first basket in the game. You just feel free getting loose, so you just get with the flow, and I feel it's not gonna happen again.
From your point of view, what really clicked there in the second half? What was the biggest difference from first half of play on Monday to second?
I feel one of the biggest things was that we make them guard us more. We wouldn't attack so quick, regardless if it was transition or if it was a set defense. And I feel when we make them guard more and make them guard 20, 25 seconds or more, it's tired them up a little more. And then we got a lot of defensive stops, because I feel we got first 3 defensive stops in a row. We got a kill, and they kind of help build up that rhythm in order for us to push it forward and get the dub.
And what is it like? You've been in college basketball a lot longer than a guy like, say, Jordan Pope, and you watch him go out there as a true freshman and have a good scoring night, show some range, facilitate the ball a little bit, attack around the rim a little bit as well. What is it like to sort of see a performance like that on night number 1 for him?
It was definitely impressive, especially since our point guard that was supposed to be starter, Christian Wright, got hurt, but we expect him to be back relatively soon. It was definitely impressive performance by Jordan Pope, because we need him. We need him to step up. Even though Dexter or Glenn can be point guard sometimes, or Nick Cross too. I feel he's gonna step up soon too. He just got a little more confident. But like, it definitely was a great night for him, and like, I'm glad he had a night like that because it definitely helped us to win. And I feel like if you're gonna keep going like that, you're gonna have a bright future too.
What are some of those things from that second half that you specifically, need to bring into the second game to get another win?
I feel like we just gotta like trust each other from the start and just run the offense that we've been practicing for the last 4 or 5 months. And if we just trust the process, then like things are gonna fall into place.